Please welcome University Leaders, Honorary Degree and Meritorious Service Award recipients, Emeriti and Doctoral Degree candidates.
two. Take two of these.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the people who make this graduation ceremony possible, the faculty of the University of Alaska Fairbanks. At this time, we ask that you all please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Anna Pollum, class of 2015.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
Welcome to the University of Alaska Fairbanks, Alaska's first university, where we're celebrating our 98th anniversary and our 93rd commencement. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the Stevens Village dancers who started our procession in laying the foundation for today's ceremony. They remind us of a time before there was a university, when the ridge where UAF now sits was a place for Tanana Athabascans to gather wild potato, trothiada, to meet with each other, to discuss important matters. UAF continues this tradition of gathering and sharing of knowledge and experience, and it's why we're here today to celebrate bringing students into the world. In tribute to those members of the UAF family who've passed away during this last year, we've placed a single white rose on stage in their memory. It's a pleasure to have David Moore, Director of United Campus Ministries, lead us in the invocation.
Will you bow your heads for prayer? Gracious and loving God, giver of all wisdom, we come before you today to celebrate the class of 2015. We are grateful for the support you have given them through their families, especially their moms on this Mother's Day. We thank you for teachers and professors, coaches and counselors, mentors and friends who have guided them to this day of celebration. We thank you for these people, for the knowledge they've imparted, the direction they've provided, and the insight they've instilled in each one of these students. We know their journey has not always been easy. Semesters filled with papers, projects, and tests. We thank you for the grace that you have granted them and the times that you have carried them. We realize that it is through these struggles that we all grow the most. We pray that you will continue to show us mercy, that we might also be compassionate. Lord, refine us. Train us to be disciplined. Help us to be servants. Instruct us in kindness. Let us embrace the beauty of each new sunrise. Help us to learn and grow every day. Guide us with your wisdom that we may know your peace and live love in our lives. Amen.
It's an honor and a pleasure to have the President of the University of Alaska statewide system here today. Please welcome President Patrick Gamble.
Well, it's certainly an honor for me to be here among you for this special occasion today. Graduates, it's your day, it's your time. You didn't get here, though, without a number of entities supporting you along the way. And there are many, and every one of you has your own story, but I'll name a couple of the components that, when assembled, were the model that actually put you in those seats today. Number one, you have family and friends who are with you all the way. At some point, someone in that particular group, family, friend, a brother or sister, a relative, a friend, helped you when you needed the help. They were there for you, either at a high point or a low point, when it made a difference, and you will remember them, and at some point, you can pass that forward so that someone will remember you. It's one of the great things that you can do for someone else. Second, you had a community support you. In this particular case, the community of Fairbanks and the University of Alaska Fairbanks are integrated as closely as I've seen across the United States with regard to the community support that we have here. That community extends all the way from those here who work at the university in so many different support areas, all the way to our legislature, who for years have generously funded the things that we've asked for, that have given you the advantage to get the degrees that you've received, to do the research that you needed to do and wanted to do and were able to do. We need to thank those people when we see them, and thank them again and thank them again. We may be going through some tough times in the future, but believe me, the support will not wane from any of those groups, including our legislature, who have worked so hard to make this the university of reputation that it is and that it is becoming internationally. Finally, a third group, and pretty close to home, is our faculty. Without the research, without the support, without the faculty, without the knowledge, without the patience, without the tough love that each one of you at some point along the way experienced, you would not be here. And there were times when you didn't think the way I'm speaking about the faculty, but they're here, they're still here, they've got your back, and many of you will return to greet them once again and go on to higher education, continuing your education here, and they'll be there for you. The faculty is the core of this university, and to be a great university, you have to have a great faculty, and we have that. And then finally, graduates, you had to put a lot into the game. You yourself went from your highest highs to your lowest lows, and then back again probably several times during the course of study that you've undertaken to get you into these seats. You made an investment, but let me say that every group that I've mentioned so far made an investment in you. You may think this is an end point and a stopping point because you've achieved a major goal. The rest of us think it's a starting point, because we need you desperately to go out there and do all the things that your potential says you're going to do for this state, for this nation, for families, for economic growth, and for the good of mankind. Every one of you will play an important part. And so my final thought with that in mind is this: while you're growing your resume and while you're growing your experience, grow your character. And the key component in character is integrity. Grow that, think about it, work on it, and make it an important part of your individual growth. You do that and you will make a huge contribution to mankind. And Lord knows we need it. This is a tough world out there. So let's get this graduation over with and get you out there so you can fix it. Thank you.
I'd like to recognize those graduates who are serving or have served in the armed forces of the United States. They're wearing red, white, and blue honor cords. To all our service members, past and present, we offer our congratulations for your achievements and thanks for your service to this country. Please join me in thanking these brave members of our community who are serving our country. At this time, I'd like to introduce members of the University of Alaska Board of Regents who are with us today, and I ask that you hold your applause until all are standing. Regent John Davies, class of 1970 and 75. Regent Courtney Enright, class of 2015. Chair of the Board of Regents, Joe Heckman, class of 79 and 85. And Vice Chair of the Board of Regents, Mike Powers. Please join me in welcoming these special guests. As Chancellor of the University of Alaska Fairbanks, I'm always pleased when our students do well. We all have our own dreams and goals, often centered around providing for our families, having good careers, and contributing to our communities. Ben Grossman's not that different. He provides for his family, but his career is in blockbuster filmmaking, and his community is Hollywood, and that's a long way from where he grew up in Delta Junction. The story of a small-town boy moving to the big city with big dreams and failing is not this man's story. Instead, Ben worked his way up the ranks of visual effects for some of Hollywood's biggest films, including Spider-Man and The Day After Tomorrow. He's won an Emmy Award, a Golden Clio Award, and in 2012, an Oscar for the movie Hugo. Now he's the co-founder of a visual effects research and development company. He has a wife and a young daughter and all the trappings of a successful man, but he doesn't own a house in LA because owning a house there that's the place you call home. And home, he says, will always be Alaska. I'm very pleased to welcome Ben here today. He does what I hope all of you do: set goals and challenges, never stop learning, and always remember where your true home lies. Ladies and gentlemen, your commencement speaker, Mr. Ben Grossman.
Thank you. Thank you, Chancellor, for such kind words. I'd also like to thank the members of the university administration, the faculty, and the staff for inviting me here today to offer some words of advice and some examples of how my education here at the University of Alaska Fairbanks gave me all the tools necessary to accomplish the great things he mentioned. I have prepared this address as a very entertaining and educational 45 minutes. Unfortunately, due to budget cuts, the legislature of the state of Alaska has asked me to deliver the same value in 7 to 10 minutes. Please bear with me as I attempt the impossible and potentially fail miserably. I must first acknowledge the students' families that are here to reap the rewards of their many years of support. You may leave today knowing that you have fulfilled your duties and that anything that happens to these graduates after today is not your fault. Unless it's totally awesome, in which case it's all you. And speaking of people without fault, today is Mother's Day. I think we all owe a round of applause to all the mothers in the room. Particularly the mothers who are graduating today. Yes, yes. It is my distinct honor to congratulate the class of 2015 from the University of Alaska Fairbanks. You are the first class to graduate after marijuana was legalized in Alaska. This is an amazing accomplishment. You should give yourselves a hand for that. I've only been back 2 days, and I've already forgotten who you are, where I am, and what I'm supposed to be doing. I'd also like to recognize my littlest sister, Annie. She's 12 years younger than me, the last of all of my brothers and sisters, but she's the first one to actually successfully complete her studies and graduate with a bachelor's degree. The rest of us tried and never quite made it. I would also like to acknowledge Representative Adam Wool for his editorial and support of the importance of education in Alaska in these troubled times that you saw in the Newsminer recently. His presence here in support of the University of Alaska is an important thing for the future of this institution. So much has changed in the 20 years since I worked at Lola Tilly Commons in the dish room. I was a dishwasher and worked my way through many jobs at the university. I noticed at the UAF website today, there is actually a virtual reality tour that can fly you from building to building on the UAF campus with little pop-up students that are very helpful and tell you how to get things done while you're at UAF. Now, when I was a student here, the internet came in two colors, black and green. You had to go to a dedicated computer room that we affectionately called the Node if you wanted to sext your fellow students. Forget smartphones. We didn't even have dumb phones. We had dial-up rotary phones. By the time I left, someone had finally managed to cobble together a website for the University of Alaska, and the font was Comic Sans. But today, there is a student graduating named John Henry who has attended the University of Alaska Fairbanks and will be receiving his bachelor's degree, and he did so remotely from Panama. That is quite an accomplishment. Yes. I say this to indicate that so much about the world around you will change in ways that you don't even see happening until you stand where I'm standing and look back at what I'm seeing and see how much the world has changed. Let me give you an example. Imagine in the year 1903, not too much earlier than this institution was founded, just imagine that a baby girl was born. On that same day, the Wright brothers took off from Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, and lifted the feet of humanity off the ground and took flight for the first time. Now, flash forward, and that little girl is probably still slightly younger than most of the people behind me. And by that point, we had built a spaceship that took us to the moon and got people out of it who put their feet down on another celestial body, all in the span of one lifetime. That happened in her lifetime, and something similar will happen in your lifetime. You can be a part of whatever that change can be. By the time you come back to wear this robe and stand where I'm standing, the world may be unrecognizable, and it should be because of something that you've done, hopefully positive. Some of you may now be leaving to serve your country, and for that, be confident in our gratitude for your selflessness. Some of you may be leaving to serve your fellow man as volunteers or in the Peace Corps. Your dedication is an inspiration to those of us who have, and a blessing to those who have not. Some of you may retreat into the comforting womb of postgraduate studies. Your time will come, and you can't hide forever. Regardless of what you're doing now that you leave college, if you think you're done with teachers and tests, I'm here to tell you you are wrong. I want everybody to take an opportunity to look to your left and look to your right. Everyone around you now becomes a teacher. Admittedly, most of these people will be demonstrating what not to do, but that is by far a much more important lesson than telling you what to do. Never assume that anyone knows the right way to do anything, particularly if they look official. But always show them respect as if they do, because one day that person will be you, and you'll wish somebody gave you the time of day to explain your position. But the television will not teach you anything of use. I know, because it's my job to put things on television. We have strategy meetings about how to keep you dumb, and how to make you afraid, so that we can sell you things that will make you feel smarter and more safe, and make ourselves wealthy in the process. We are very good at it. We have spent decades learning how to do it, but do not fall for this. The only advice of ours that you should take is let it go. Let it go. And don't sing that song anymore, please. Become a creator, not a consumer. In 50 years, no one will remember the name of the person who bought the most shoes on Amazon. But if you cure cancer, Your grandchildren will go to spring break on a Mars colony named after you, getting hammered on drinks that are molecularly sequenced from your blood, sweat, and tears, having arrived on a spaceship called the USS Your Name Here. I know you can do this because you are graduating from the University of Alaska Fairbanks, a land, sea, and space grant institution with 7 major research units. If you're graduating with a degree in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics, you really could not have picked a better school. And if, like me, you've pursued the liberal arts, philosophy, art, political science, education, by attending UAF, you've increased your chances of marrying someone with a degree in science, engineering, technology, and medicine. But you've also received everything that you need to get to the top of your game in those fields. I know this from experience. No matter what your degree, by attending the University of Alaska Fairbanks, you have affirmed one critical and important fact that no one in Harvard can claim. You are an Alaskan, and now you will always be an Alaskan. You won't appreciate how important that is until you leave Alaska and travel the world. You will come to find out that your head is completely in the clouds because you have been raised without a densely packed society over your shoulder telling you the right way or the wrong way to live your life. While you've been making your path here in Alaska, Mother Nature has been consistently trying to kill you. It is not safe or natural for human beings to be out at -50. But that has not stopped you from bar hopping or riding your bike to class or just going out for a breath of fresh air. You are now adept at being responsible for your own survival in the face of bears. Bears! Mother Nature has kept your feet on the ground, and the University of Alaska Fairbanks has put your head in the clouds, and that makes you a little bit taller than everybody else. There is nowhere else in the world you can be exposed to such a rich history and culture as Alaska's native heritage. And nowhere else can you attain such a strong appreciation and respect for the environment as you have here. With that much opportunity, I believe that you can become the next President of the United States. And if you act quickly and you work hard, I believe you can get to the Oval Office fast enough to issue an executive order that will forever eradicate your student loans. Possibly before you have the chance to even pay down on any of the principal. And if you can do that, please remember the little people. But if you do get into politics, under no circumstances should you become a Republican or a Democrat, because our political system is far too important for the future of our nation for us to allow a handful of selfish interests to pit us against each other in a red versus blue sporting event. This is a distraction from legitimate issues. Thank you. Yes. Yes. This is a distraction from legitimate issues that we can only solve by working together. We need to face each problem with an open mind and an eye towards resolution. Solving these problems, not change, is progress. Be attracted to the impossible. Be attracted to the words you can't. I've made a career out of doing things that people told me I couldn't do. So you can find a way, and I know you can, to say, yes, we can do this. Even if it means changing the question that you were originally asked, there is always a way to say yes. Don't worry about what you're going to do or how you're going to do it. First, discover why you want to do something. If you can answer why you're doing what you're doing, then how and what fall naturally into place. You almost don't even have to think about them. And when you figure that out, infect other people with the passion that drives you. Because teamwork is the only way to do great things. I get credit for movies that I work on. The reality is 800 people work under me, alongside me, above me, on making those movies happen. You didn't bring yourself into this world, and it is unlikely that you will bury yourself on the way out. So I humbly suggest that you try to make some friends while you're here. Surround yourself with people that are smarter than you, who are better than you, and be helpful to them. This is the best way to rise to the top. Empower everyone around you to be greater than they think possible, and they will challenge you to also become better with them. If you look around and you find yourself to be the smartest person in the room, then I hope you're in an outhouse. And while you're helping people, always be helpful to the people less fortunate than yourself. You will see these people on your way to the top, and you will see them on your way back down. No matter how hard you try, at some point in your life, know that you will be less fortunate. And when that day comes, you will get back everything that you gave away, so be generous at every single opportunity. Work hard. Do not accept things the way that they are, but embrace that what you do in life will also never be perfect. No job will ever be completed. Everything will only be as good as you could make it before time and money ran out and they take it away from you. But if you work hard and you never give up, it just might be good enough, and someone might give you a gold trophy for your efforts. Learn to take pride in doing good work, but don't go looking for recognition. You will never find it. Trophies find you, and they are only attracted to vision and hard work that follows it up. I can thank my time at the University of Alaska for all of mine, because I learned everything that I needed from the great people here, many of whom are here today in the faculty still. I worked at the Rasmussen Library, in the Alaska Polar Regions Archive, in the basement, among many other jobs. I would go to work before the sun came up, and I didn't finish until the sun set, which basically meant it was a part-time job, half day. One day, shortly after I started, a gentleman who was no longer with us by the name of Marvin Washington passed through a room that I was in. And he stuck his head right back in the doorway, and he looked at me and shook his head disappointedly. And then he said the words that I have never forgotten. He pointed a long finger at me and said, "You need to get off your lazy ass and get to work." And I just didn't forget it. Marvin reminded me of that fact several times a day for all the semesters that I worked in the basement of the Rasmussen Library. I might even be studying for finals in the Wood Center, and Marvin would walk by disappointedly and tell me I need to get off my lazy ass and get to work. One time I was sick of hearing it, and I accused Marvin of not knowing the meaning of hard work. Marvin taught me a lesson there on the spot. He said, "Oh, is that how it is? Because when I was your age, I was picking cotton in a field in Georgia in the hot sun with no shade every single day, 7 days a week, using only my bare hands. So tell me I don't know the meaning of hard work." I'm here to tell you today that Marvin was right, and that hard work is the single biggest defining characteristic behind any vision or any passion or any endeavor that you can undertake after you leave this university. It's not enough to know what needs to be done. It is only enough to do it. Thank you. Thank you. And most importantly, never forget how fortunate you are to have what you have right now. So many people have overcome adversity, and never feel sorry for yourself because you've got no one to look at but yourself. The tricky part is to accept that you are also going to fail. You have to fail. In order to do anything great, you must fail, and you must not be afraid of failure. The responsibility of dealing with failure is to overcome it. You don't take any risks if you don't fail. The secret to great success is to fail quickly and quietly. Fail, get right back on your feet, and fail again if necessary, if that's what it takes. But get all that failure out of the way with hard work, and then start winning. Because the truth is, I failed at what you're doing today. And in my last semester, I failed to get my bachelor's degree. So you're already way ahead of me, and I have every faith in you. There are a lot of diplomas on these tables that we need to hand out, and there's a world of opportunity outside those doors waiting for you to leave your mark. So let's get started. But before we do, let me take a selfie. Thank you.
Today we recognize the accomplishments of more than 1,000 people who've demonstrated their belief in the importance of continued education. Among them are 3 such people whose commitment has been extraordinary and a lifelong endeavor with far-reaching effects. In conferring honorary degrees upon these eminent individuals, the University of Alaska Fairbanks honors itself. Today, the presence of these distinguished honorees make this a most memorable occasion. The complete citations accompanying the degrees are printed in your commencement program. Regent Davies, I'm pleased to present Mr. Thomas Marshall, Jr.
Thomas R. Marshall Jr. dramatically changed the economic future of Alaska. As a professional geologist with the state government, Mr. Marshall convinced state leaders in 1964 to select lands between the Colville and Canning Rivers for their petroleum potential. At the time, most experts disregarded this area. Mr. Marshall had a different judgment, and he put his professional reputation on line in recommending the selection. He faced criticism and opposition from members of the public, industry, and state government, but he persevered, and the lands were subsequently leased to oil industry. Mr. Marshall's foresight was soon validated by the 1968 discovery of the Prudhoe Bay oil field, the largest in North America. The revenue from the area, once mocked as Mr. Marshall's folly, has formed the basis of the economy in Alaska. The wealth from these oil developments became the engine behind the educational systems, cultural assets, and quality of life enjoyed by so many Alaskans. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the chair of the Board of Regents under the Constitution of the State of Alaska, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Science with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining hereto.
Regent Heckman, I'm pleased to present Ron Sinungatuk.
Ron Sinungatuk's leadership and creativity has made him one of Alaska's most respected artists. He was born and raised in the village of Wales. He attended Mount Edgecombe High School in Sitka and went on to study art and design in New York and Norway as a Fulbright scholar. In 1961, Mr. Sinungatuk accepted a position at UAF, where he helped establish the Native Arts Center. The center eventually merged with the Department of Art, where he served as chair until his retirement as Professor Emeritus in 1986. Mr. Sinungatuk's art has been commissioned for display throughout Alaska. One such commission was the ceremonial mace you saw carried at the opening of today's proceedings. Throughout his career, Mr. Sinungatuk has pressed the boundaries of what is considered traditional in Alaska Native art. He has also cultivated the talent and enthusiasm of student artists from throughout Alaska and beyond, crossing cultural boundaries and sharing the rich, diverse expressions of Alaska's indigenous people. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the chair of the Board of Regents under the Constitution of the State of Alaska, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Fine Arts with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining hereto.
A third honorary degree was presented to UPIC scholar and mentor Gus Bartman in Dillingham at the Bristol Bay campus last week. A description of his work teaching and celebrating his people's language and culture may be found in the commencement program. Mr. Bartman was awarded an honorary Doctor of Laws degree at the commencement ceremony last week. From time to time, an individual's service to the university and the community warrants special recognition. Today, we honor two such individuals, Tony Gasparo and Karen Hansen-Parr. Regent Powers, I'm pleased to present Mr. Tony Gasparo.
Mr. Gasparo's public service, which began in the Peace Corps after college, has improved the lives of Alaskans and people across the world. He spent 23 years as an instructor, professor, and extension service forester, leaving a legacy of practical advice and research in Alaska. After retiring in 1996, he rejoined the Peace Corps as a forestry advisor in El Salvador, where he continues to work with a nonprofit group that gives scholarships to young people. During the past decade, he also volunteered to coordinate UAF's Peace Corps Masters International program. For your significant and lasting contributions to the University of Alaska Fairbanks, the community, and the state, we express our deep appreciation and present you with this meritorious service award.
Regent Powers, I'm pleased to present Mrs. Karen Hansen Parr.
For decades, Mrs. Parr has devoted her energy to enhancing our community. She began her work in Fairbanks as a school teacher in 1962 after arriving with her husband, the late UAF professor Charlie Parr. For 25 years, she inspired Fairbanks students in our schools. She also helped create a home for troubled boys and served 2 stints on the Borough Assembly. Always engaged in the arts, she operated a gallery and served on the boards of several performance groups. Most recently, she helped create a nonprofit residential complex for older Alaskans. For your significant and lasting contributions to the University of Alaska Fairbanks, the community, and the state, we express our deep appreciation and present you with this meritorious service award.
Today, we also give special recognition to UAF faculty and staff upon their retirement. Regent Enright will present the resolutions. Will those receiving emeritus recognition today please come forward? Regent Enright, I'm pleased to introduce these candidates for the conferring of emeritus rank. Each has served the University of Alaska Fairbanks for at least 10 years and has been recommended by their colleagues. The emeritus,
By virtue of the authority vested in me as a member of the Board of Regents for the University of Alaska, I confer upon you the emeritus rank as listed in the official commencement program.
The emeritus candidates will be called forward by Provost Henricks.
As I call your name, please come forward to receive your resolution. Ms. Jane Osmanis, Adjunct Professor of Music, Emeritus. Dr. Joseph Hawkins, Professor of Electrical Engineering, Emeritus. Mr. Edgar Husted, Professor of Paralegal Studies, Emeritus. Dr. Stephen Jewett, Research Professor of Marine Sciences, Emeritus. Dr. Glenn Juday, Professor of Forest Ecology, Emeritus. Dr. Jerry Lipka, Professor of Education, Emeritus. Dr. Antonius Otto, Professor of Plasma Physics, Emeritus. Dr. Steve Sparrow, Professor of Agronomy, Emeritus. Dr. Dana Thomas, Professor of Statistics Emeritus.
Regent Heckman, I'm pleased to introduce Brian Rogers for Emeritus rank of Chancellor in recognition of his more than 45 years of association with the University of Alaska and the University of Alaska Fairbanks.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chair of Board of Regents, I confer upon you the rank of University of Alaska Fairbanks Chancellor Emeritus, as listed in the official commencement program. I'm going to go off script and say that Chancellor Rogers has done tremendous amount of work and good work at our campus at University of Alaska Fairbanks, and I would like you to give him a resounding applause right now. Thank you, Chancellor Rogers, for your 45 years of service to our great university. There are others receiving emeritus recognition who are not here today. Their names are listed in your program.
Would the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degrees please rise? Will the candidates for the master's degrees please rise? Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees please rise? Will the candidates for associate degrees and certificates please rise? Regent Heckman, it gives me great pleasure on behalf of the faculty of the University of Alaska Fairbanks to present these candidates. Their names appear in the official commencement program for certificates, associate, baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees. They've fulfilled all academic requirements for their respective certificates or degrees, and I recommend they now receive those certificates and diplomas.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chair of Board of Regents under the Constitution of the State of Alaska, and upon the recommendation of Chancellor and faculty of the University of Alaska Fairbanks, I confer upon you the certificates or associates, baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees to which you are entitled with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2015. Please be seated.
Doctor of Philosophy degree candidates will be presented by Regent John Davies and Dr. John Eichelberger, Dean of the Graduate School.
We now come to the highest degree awarded by the university, the Doctor of Philosophy degree. There are 40 candidates for this degree at UAF this year, and we're very pleased that 23 of them are here with us today. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise?
Ladies and gentlemen, in conferring the doctorate degree, it is university custom that over the shoulders of the recipient will be placed the Doctor of Philosophy hood bearing the colors of the University of Alaska Fairbanks. After receiving the diploma, the hood will be placed by Provost Heinrichs, Chancellor Rogers, and the candidate's major professor.
From the College of Engineering and Mines, Dr. Hinsman, please present Katrina Eleanor Bennett.
Katrina Eleanor Bennett, PhD, Hydrology Interdisciplinary Program. Thesis, Changes in Extreme Hydroclimate Events in Interior Alaska Boreal Forest Watersheds. She is met by her major professor, Dr. Larry Hinsman.
Please recognize Dr. Bennett. From the College of Engineering and Mines, Dr. Keeland and Dr. Hinsman, please present Charles Edward Jones, Jr.
Charles Edward Jones, Jr., PhD, Hydrology Interdisciplinary Program. Thesis, the integrated hydrologic and societal impacts of a warming climate in interior Alaska. He is escorted by Dr. Knut Keeland and Dr. Larry Hinsman.
Please recognize Dr. Jones. From the College of Engineering and Mines, Dr. Padhai, please present Vaibhav Kumar Raj.
Kumar Vaibhav Raj, PhD, Engineering, Mining Engineering. Thesis, three-dimensional computational fluid dynamics models of pollutant transport in a deep open pit mine under Arctic air inversion and mitigation measures. He is escorted by Dr. Supangar Bandyopadhyay.
Please recognize Dr. Raj. From the College of Engineering and Mines, Dr. Das, please present Ravikant Samba Siva Vaja.
Ravikant Samba Siva Vaja, PhD, Engineering, Mechanical Engineering. Thesis, Experimental and Computational Studies of Nanofluids. He is escorted by Dr. Debendra Kumar Das.
Please recognize Dr. Vaja. From the College of Liberal Arts, Dr. Gonzalez, please present Daniel Barton Kearns.
Daniel Barton Kearns, PhD, Clinical Community Psychology. Thesis, a validity study of the reasons for life scale with emerging adult college students. He is escorted by Dr. Vivian Gonzalez.
Please recognize Dr. Kearns. From the College of Liberal Arts, Dr. Koski, please present Jacqueline Marie Rahm.
Jacqueline Marie Rahm, PhD, Indigenous Studies. Thesis, Deconstructing the Western Worldview Toward the Repatriation and Indianization of Wellness. She is escorted by Dr. Michael Koski.
Please recognize Dr. Rahm. From the College of Liberal Arts, Dr. Barnhart, please present Norma Ann Shorty.
Norma Ann Shorty, PhD, Indigenous Studies. Thesis, England Tlingit of Teslin, Yukon, Ganakede, and Coquitlam Clan. She is escorted by Dr. Raymond Barnhart.
Please recognize Dr. Shorty. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Jones, please present Andrew Wentworth Balser.
Andrew Wentworth Balser, PhD, Biological Sciences. Thesis, Retrogressive thaw slumps and active layer detachment slides in the Brooks Range and foothills of northern Alaska, terrain and timing. He is escorted by Dr. Jeremy Jones.
Please recognize Dr. Balser. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Hutman, please present Andrew P. Baltensperger.
Andrew P. Baltensperger, PhD, Biological Sciences, Wildlife Biology. Thesis, Detecting the Effects of Environmental Change on Alaska's Small Mammal Fauna using Machine Learning-Based Geographic and Isotopic Niche Modeling. He is escorted by Dr. Falk Hetman.
Please recognize Dr. Baltensperger. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Roos and Dr. Lindberg, please present Katie Sarah Christie.
Katie Sarah Christie, PhD, Biological Sciences. Thesis, Trophic Dynamics in a Changing Arctic, Interactions between Ptarmigan and Willows in Northern Alaska. She is escorted by Dr. Roger Roos and Dr. Mark Lindberg.
Please recognize Dr. Christie. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Hunter Mark, please present Sophie Gilbert.
Sophie Gilbert, PhD, Biological Sciences. Forage, fear, and snowfall, deer habitat selection and population dynamics in Alaska's temperate rainforests. She is escorted by Dr. Chris Huntermark.
Please recognize Dr. Gilbert. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Hufer, please present Christina M. Hansen.
Christina M. Hansen, PhD, Biological Sciences. Thesis, Novel Methods of Disease Surveillance in Wildlife. She is escorted by Dr. Carson Hufer.
Please recognize Dr. Hansen. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Trufer, please present Susmita Hazra.
Shusmita Hazra, PhD, Space Physics and Remote Sensing Interdisciplinary Program. Thesis, Variation of electron and ion density distribution along Earth's magnetic field line deduced from Whistler mode sounding of image RPI satellite below altitude of 5,000 kilometers. She is escorted by Dr. Martin Truffer.
Please recognize Dr. Hazra. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Hunter Mark, please present Kim Yoken.
Kim Enki Yokum, PhD, Biological Sciences. Thesis, Applying a Social Ecological Systems Approach to Human-Bear Encounters Across the Pacific Rim, Advancing Resilient Human-Wildlife Management Strategies. She is escorted by Dr. Chris Huntermark.
Please recognize Dr. Yokum. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Roth, please present James Long.
James Long, PhD, Computational Genomics, Interdisciplinary Program. Thesis, a sensitivity analysis of a biological module discovery pipeline. He is escorted by Dr. Mitchell Roth.
Please recognize Dr. Jones. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Newman, please present Kumar Mayank.
Kumar Mayank, PhD, Space Physics and Remote Sensing Interdisciplinary Program. Thesis, Measurement of Field-Aligned Electron Density Distribution, ducts and Z-mode cavities from ducted and non-ducted fast Z-mode echoes observed on the image satellite. He is escorted by Dr. David Newman.
Please recognize Dr. Mayank. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Hoytman, please present Timothy Carl Mullett.
Timothy Carl Mullett, PhD, Biological Sciences. Thesis, Effects of Snowmobile Noise and Activity on a Boreal Ecosystem in South Central Alaska. He is escorted by Dr. Falk Hoytman.
Please recognize Dr. Mullett. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Berseman, please present Troy Lee Ritter.
Troy Lee Ritter, PhD, Environmental Public Health, Interdisciplinary Program. Thesis, Water, Behavior, and Health in Alaska. He is escorted by Dr. Andrea Berseman.
Please recognize Dr. Ritter. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Mulder, please present Katie L. Spellman.
Katie L. Spellman, PhD, Biological Sciences. Thesis, Invasive Plants and Pollination of Alaskan Berry Species, Integrating Ecology and Education. She is escorted by Dr. Krista Mulder.
Please recognize Dr. Spellman. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dr. Focasato, please present Derek P. Starkenberg.
Derek P. Starkenberg, PhD, Atmospheric Sciences. Thesis, the analysis of turbulent sensible heat fluxes with a heterogeneous black spruce boreal forest in Alaska. He is escorted by Dr. Javier Focasato.
Please recognize Dr. Starkenberg. From the School of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences, Dr. Zimmerman, please present Vanessa Rebecca Von Biela.
Vanessa Rebecca Von Biela, PhD, Fisheries. Thesis, examining sources of primary production and bottom-up limitations in nearshore ecosystems of the Northeast Pacific Ocean using fish-based indicators. She is escorted by Dr. Christian Zimmerman.
Please recognize Dr. Von Biela. From the School of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences, Dr. Wooler, please present Shaiwa Wang.
Shaiwa Wei Wang, PhD, Marine Biology. Thesis, tracking carbon sources through an Arctic marine food web, insights from fatty acids and their carbon-stable isotopes. She is escorted by Dr. Matthew Wohler.
Please recognize Dr. Wang. From the School of Natural Resources and Extension, Dr. Focasato and Dr. Sparrow, please present Wacheri Ruiran.
Wacheri Ruiran, PhD, Natural Resources and Sustainability. Thesis, Evapotranspiration in a Subarctic Agro-Ecosystem, Field Measurements, Modeling, and Sustainability Perspectives. She is escorted by Dr. Javier Focasato and Dr. Elena Sparrow.
Please recognize Dr. Ruiran. Once again, please congratulate all of those receiving Doctor of Philosophy degrees.
Dr. Susan Henricks, Provost, will introduce our deans who will present the degree and certificate candidates for each college and school.
The candidates for certificates and associate, bachelor's, and master's degrees will be presented by our deans. As I introduce them, please hold your applause until all are standing. From the College of Engineering and Mines, Dean Doug Gehring. From the College of Liberal Arts, Dean Todd Sherman. From the College of Natural Science and Mathematics, Dean Paul Layer. From the College of Rural and Community Development, Vice Chancellor Yvonne Peter and Michelle Stalder, Dean of the Community and Technical College. From the School of Education, Dean Alan Marotti. From the School of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences, Interim Dean Joan Braddock. From the School of Management, Dean Mark Herman. From the School of Natural Resources and Extension, Interim Dean Steve Sparrow. We ask that the audience withhold applause until the last candidate from each college or school has received his or her diploma. The gold cords on the shoulders of certain associate and bachelor's degree candidates indicate they are graduating with academic honors, cum laude, and magna cum laude. The gold sash on the shoulders of certain associate and bachelor's degree candidates indicates that they are graduating with the highest academic honor, summa cum laude. An explanation of these honors can be found in your program. Joining a regent and Chancellor Rogers at the front of the stage for the presentation of the diplomas are President Gamble and Rhonda Widner, representing the UAF Alumni Association.
Will the degree candidates from the College of Engineering and Mines please rise and come forward?
Jennifer Blake, Master of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Sean Bond, Master of Science, Computer Science, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science. Mukul Chavan, Master of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Timothy Diedrich, Master of Civil Engineering, Civil Engineering. Erdin Batar Dandov, Master of Science, Mining Engineering. Tejas Gorpade, Master of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Jesse Frey, Master of Science, Electrical Engineering. Anna Iverson, Master of Science, Environmental Engineering. Faye Lee, Master of Civil Engineering, Civil Engineering. Wamsi Krishna Sarma, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Stephanie Nallner, Master of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Carl Ott, Master of Science, Computer Science. Travis Payton, Master of Science, Computer Science. Venkatasai Singh Poldalsu, Master of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Priyamvada Sharma, Master of Science, Environmental Engineering. Jocelyn Simpson, Master of Science, Geological Engineering. Zachary Wright, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Forrest Bauman, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Steve Beeler, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Scott Biggins, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Alexander Bertram, Bachelor of Science, Mining Engineering. Peter Brewer, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, magna cum laude. Brandon Burgett, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, magna cum laude. Ronald Burgett II, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Zachary Bush, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Chris Bidlin, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Donovan Camp, Civil Engineering. Eli Carlson, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, cum laude. Jesse Servin, Bachelor of Science, Mining Engineering. Brian Cook, Bachelor of Science, Mining Engineering. Bradley Cruikshanks, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Christopher Dawkins, Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering. Jay Doubt, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Trevor Doxey, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Paul Ekman Jr., Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Courtney Enright, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Jaden Farley, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Summer Garvey, Bachelor of Science, Mining Engineering. Douglas Gelano, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, magna cum laude. Benjamin Glenn, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Nathan Gehring, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, cum laude. Cody Gossel, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Logan Graves, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, magna cum laude. Seth Grove, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Josephine Hartley, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Patrick Herney, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Caleb Hellickson, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, cum laude. Peyton Henzy Nelson, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Alexa Hinsman, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Daniel Huestorp, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Shannon Hoyos, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Garth Hulbert, Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering. Shyla Keys Goodman, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, magna cum laude. Bo Kemp, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Ryan King, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Cody Klingman, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, Bachelor of Arts, English, summa cum laude. Jonathan Knapp, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Bruce Lee, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Michael Magnan, Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering. Max Martell, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Teddy Martin, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Evan Mathers, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, magna cum laude. Ryan McLaughlin, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering, magna cum laude. Allison McFeeters, Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages, magna cum laude. Uyanga Menbeyer, Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering. Braille Miguel, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, magna cum laude. Stephen Nemeth III, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Leo Pritt Sr., Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Jacob Rolfs, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, summa cum laude. William Riley, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Thea Ruckhaus, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Liam Ryan, Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering. David Sandberg, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Austin Scroth, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, magna cum laude. Tux Sidney Sims, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering, cum laude. William Showalter, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, magna cum laude. James Schreider, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Mark Skaya, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Selena Sletton, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Tanya Smith, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Lauren Sutherland, Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering. Rosser Spicer, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, magna cum laude. Robert Spiller IV, Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering. Sebastian Strickland, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, cum laude. Mingjung Sun, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Veronica Swaim, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Robin Sweeney, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Jacob Temple, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering. Justin Thomas, Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering. Michael Titus, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, Bachelor of Business Administration, Economics. Rebecca Siganis, Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering, summa cum laude. John Venables Jr., Bachelor of Science, Electrical Engineering, cum laude. Alana Villaji, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering, cum laude. Patrick Wade, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. True Wang, Bachelor of Science, Geological Engineering. Allison Wardell, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering. Stephen Weingarth, Bachelor of Science, Petroleum Engineering, magna cum laude. Micah Williams, Bachelor of Science, Civil Engineering. Mickey Wilson, Bachelor of Science, Mining Engineering. Addison Yang, Bachelor of Science, Mechanical Engineering.
Please congratulate all of the degree recipients from the College of Engineering and Mines.
The degree candidates from the College of Liberal Arts. Is that on?
The degree candidates from the College of Liberal Arts: Megan Bush, Master of Fine Arts, Creative Writing. Tracy Dompling, Master of Arts, Administration of Justice. Monica Frey, Master of Arts, Anthropology. Crystal Glassburn, Master of Arts, Anthropology. Derek Hinckley, Master of Fine Arts, Creative Writing. Kelly Keeley, Master of Arts, Applied Linguistics. Janelle Liebel, Master of Fine Arts, Creative Writing. Melanie Lindholm, Master of Arts, Northern Studies. Grace McCarthy, Master of Arts, English. Gail Priday, Master of Fine Arts, Art. Gwen Wendy Uzel, Master of Fine Arts, Creative Writing. Heather Warren, Master of Fine Arts, Creative Writing and Literature. Lakedra Chavez, Bachelor of Psychology. Trevor Adams, Bachelor of Music, Music Education, magna cum laude. Margot Adams, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science. Rashad Allen, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. John Robert Miguel Ancheta, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Jessica Anderson Baker, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Frederick Arca, Bachelor of Arts, Japanese Studies, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology. Larda Arsenault, Bachelor of Arts, Sociology. Claire Ashmead, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages, cum laude. Kendra Ashwell, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Marjana Avugiak, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Claire Elise Balke, Bachelor of Arts, English, magna cum laude. Milton Baker, Bachelor of Music, Music Education, summa cum laude. Anne Bartholomew, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Raleigh Bartholomew, Bachelor of Music, Music Education. Rick Bartlett, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Adrian Beans, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Christopher Bedell, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Jaylene Beadle, Bachelor of Arts, Communication, cum laude. Aaron Berner, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Melissa Bukta, Bachelor of Arts, Theater. Benissa Bouleya, Bachelor of Arts, Communication. Tiger Burkhan, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Tessa Butterfield, Bachelor of Arts, Justice, cum laude. Leah Byam, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Sarah Karstensen, Bachelor of Arts, History. Alicia Childs, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Sean Clark, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages. Colleen Cleland, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages, Bachelor of Arts, Art, cum laude. Sabrina Clemenson, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, cum laude. Monica Adele Coleman, Bachelor of Arts, Communication, Associates of Applied Science, Construction Management. Monica Combs, Bachelor of Arts, Communication. Joshua Christian Lee Congleton, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Nicole Collins, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, Bachelor of Arts, Theater. Mitchell Davidson, Bachelor of Arts, Communications. Christine De Leon, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology. Mackenzie Demmert, Bachelor of Arts, Film. Riley Duggar, Bachelor of Arts, English, summa cum laude. Megan Earl, Bachelor of Arts, Sociology. Alta East, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology. Iris Errett, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Megan Eklund, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology. Tiana Elkins, Bachelor of Arts, English. Caitlin Evans, Bachelor of Arts, Justice, cum laude. Chanda File, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science, magna cum laude. Whitney Fisher, Bachelor of Science, Anthropology, magna cum laude. Faith Flagel, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Christopher Castillo Romo, Bachelor of Arts, Justice and Sociology. Vanessa Flores, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Ana Focusado, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology and Political Science, magna cum laude. Tashina Frank, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology. Kirk Gallardo, Bachelor of Arts, Linguistics, magna cum laude. Jennifer Garcia, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages. William Gaddis III, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Nicholas Gelano, Bachelor of Arts, History. Adam Gillette, Bachelor of Arts, Theater. Jenna Ginnity, Bachelor of Arts, Japanese Studies, cum laude. Amber Glenn, Bachelor of Arts, Music, cum laude. Angelica Gonzalez, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Tyler Graham, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology. Sasha Graves, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages. Anne Gray, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, summa cum laude. Brady Gross, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Annalise Grossman, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Scott Hancock, Bachelor of Arts, Art, and Certificate in Drafting Technology. Jonathan Harling, Bachelor of Arts, Japanese Studies. Alexander Harrington, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Matthew Harris, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology. Andrew Heckman, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Jonathan Heinz, Bachelor of Music, Music Education, cum laude. Maria Hale, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Shannon Hickey, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Kaylee Hildebrand, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Leah Hill, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, cum laude. Stephen Horman, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Marley Horner, Bachelor of Arts, Theater. Pollyanna Howard, Bachelor of Arts, Sociology. Tanya Howell, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Robin Howlett, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, cum laude. J.C. Hutchison, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology and Foreign Languages. Heather Jordan, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Christian Jorgensen Geese, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Charlene Kameroff, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Zena Camper, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Rebecca Kinder, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Patience Kinter, Bachelor of Arts, Communication. Michelle Claben, Bachelor of Arts, Communication, summa cum laude. Craig Knight, Bachelor of Arts, Japanese Studies. Curtis Knight, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Bryce Knock, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology. Dawn Keller, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Kelly Kohler, Bachelor of Arts, History. Pavat Kamki, Bachelor of Arts, Japanese Studies. Carolyn Lang, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Aaron Larson, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Lisa Larson, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Tristan Larson, Bachelor of Arts, English. Rebecca Lawhorn, Bachelor of Arts, English. Kelly Logue, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Campbell Longworth, Bachelor of Music Education, cum laude. Shannon McDonald, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, cum laude. Christy Major, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Joshua Matheny, Bachelor of Arts, Justice, cum laude. Megan McAfee, Bachelor of Arts, History, cum laude. Amanda McCauley, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, Associate of Arts. Kelly Mayerotto, Bachelor of Science, Anthropology. Julia Moore, Bachelor of Arts, English and Psychology, cum laude. Jessica Morris, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Sarah Morrison, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Abigail Moses, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Cameron Muchler, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, cum laude. Misty Nikolai, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Christina Newman, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Ellen Parker, Bachelor of Music, Music Education, cum laude. Rochelle Parrish, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Asmerit Payne, Bachelor of Arts, Art and Film. Perrault Perot, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages. Anna Pollum, Bachelor of Music, Music Education, Bachelor of Music, Performance. Jessica Randolph, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Mariah Ray, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Virginia Richards, Bachelor of Arts, Sociology. Mary Ellen Robinson, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, magna cum laude. Curtis Rogers, Bachelor of Arts, History, cum laude. Minerva Ryan, Bachelor of Arts, English. Kelsey Saylor, Bachelor of Science, Anthropology, cum laude. Lene Shell, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, cum laude. Danya Shimek, Bachelor of Arts, Justice and Foreign Languages. Valerie Schleich, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages and Linguistics. Brittany Schmidt, Bachelor of Arts, Sociology. Janelle Scholes, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Penelope Shackley, Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology. Keith Tyrone Sheard, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Elizabeth Shepard, Bachelor of Arts, Justice, cum laude. Tamlin Silva, Bachelor of Arts, Art, magna cum laude. Mandy Silvera, Bachelor of Arts, Music, magna cum laude. Karen Simmons, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Sawyer Skiba, Bachelor of Arts, Justice, cum laude. Natalie Skinna, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Joseph Slocum, Bachelor of Arts, Communication, cum laude. Christopher Smith, Bachelor of Arts, Justice. Dana Spring, Bachelor of Arts, Communication, summa cum laude. Karen Stern, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism. Michelle Streel, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages. Elena Suddeth, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism, cum laude. Gabriella Summers, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages, cum laude. Katie Telvey, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies. Austin Tanner, Bachelor of Arts, English. Samantha Taylor, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology. Jeffrey Thompson, Bachelor of Arts, Justice and Associate of Arts. Tiana Tidwell, Bachelor of Arts, English. Christopher Tucker, Bachelor of Arts, Film. Kelsey Tyler, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, cum laude. Emily Valentine, Bachelor of Arts, English. Chase Van Flyne Haig, Bachelor of Arts, Philosophy. Elijah Verhagen, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science. Brittany Ward, Bachelor of Arts, Justice, cum laude. Christian Welshel McKay, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, magna cum laude. Chanel Whitehurst, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Nathaniel Woods, Bachelor of Arts, History. Cassie Yeager, Bachelor of Arts, Social Work. Heather Zweers, Bachelor of Arts, English, Associate of Arts.
Please congratulate the degree recipients from the College of Liberal Arts.
Check, check, here we go. Mary Butwin, Master of Science, Atmospheric Sciences. Annie McKeeva, Master of Science, Statistics. Danielle Serratos, Master of Science, Geology. Teresa Vertigan, Master of Science, Biochemistry. Ryan Anderson, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Carly Bailey, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Chris Balek, Bachelor of Science, General Science, cum laude. Jeremy Boynton, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Kenneth Brewer, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. James Broom, Bachelor of Arts, Geography. Victoria Buckmeyer, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Megan Busa, Bachelor of Arts, Biological Sciences. Suman Chi, Bachelor of Arts, Biological Sciences. Sasa Christensen, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Christopher Clement, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Brian Clements II, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages, cum laude. Marcus Cogley, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Ann Cole, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Kristen Davis, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Lindsay Dries, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Roger Estelle, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Ivor Evinger, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Keely Ginley, Bachelor of Arts, Biological Sciences. Jacob Gorlick, Bachelor of Science, Geoscience. Amanda Grimes, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation. Kendra Harder, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Alicia Hernandez, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Brandy Larson, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. John Clays, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. Jeanette Klecka, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, Certificate Veterinary Science, cum laude. Cameron Lucasy, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Jamie Luce, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation. Maria Lourdes Luna, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation. Danielle Lyons, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Sofia Maldonado Diaz, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Wyatt Mayo, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Stephanie McClendon, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation. Jessica McLaughlin, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation, cum laude. Misty McNellis, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Joseph Miller, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Kyle Mullen, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Alexander Morgan, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Rachel Noriega, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation. Angela Peterson, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Elizabeth Phillips, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Logan Pitney, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, cum laude. Carl Richmond, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Michael Sokany, Bachelor of Science, Physics. Cassandra Sanborn, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Hannah Schempf, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Kristen Skolton, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Tegan Sakewicz, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Kaylee Skinner, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology and Conservation. Kirsten Sutherland, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Sandra Spearstra, Bachelor of Arts, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Lee Strelo, Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Biology. Addison Turnbow, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Madison Wade, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Sky Walters, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Michael Weingartner, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Mary Whitaker, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Keela Wigglesworth, Bachelor of Arts, Biological Sciences. Robert Williams, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Daniela Wilner, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, Bachelor of Arts, Foreign Languages, magna cum laude. Krista Yancey, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Katrina Yanish, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Aisha Yeager, Bachelor of Science, Geography, Bachelor of Arts, Japanese Studies, cum laude.
The College of Natural Science and Mathematics.
The degree candidates from the School of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences and the School of Natural Resources and Extension.
Michael Courtney, Master of Science, Fisheries. Benjamin Gray, Master of Science, Fisheries. James Kelly, Master of Science, Oceanography. Carlene Miller, Master of Science, Marine Biology. Andrew Padilla, Master of Science, Marine Biology. Stacy Riesdorf, Master of Science, Oceanography. Chase Stout, Master of Science, Oceanography. Stacy Vega, Master of Science, Fisheries. Allie Bateman, Bachelor of Arts, Fisheries. Shamaria Hale, Bachelor of Science, Fisheries. Rodney Hobby, Bachelor of Science, Fisheries. Genevieve Johnson, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, Bachelor of Science, Fisheries, magna cum laude. Celia Jackson, Master of Natural Resource Management, Natural Resource Management. Haley McIntyre, Master of Natural Resource Management, Natural Resource Management. Randy Peterson, Master of Science, Interdisciplinary Studies. Nicole Dunham, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resource Management, cum laude. Paul Lambert, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resource Management. Daniel McKenty, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resource Management. Nicole Warner, Bachelor of Science, Natural Resource Management, cum laude.
Please congratulate the degree recipients from the School of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences and the School of Natural Resources and Extension.
The degree candidates from the School of Education.
Rebecca Baxter, Master of Education, Education Leadership. Sarah Bussa, Master of Education, Counseling. Gregory Click, Master of Education, Special Education. Elizabeth Dura, Master of Education, Special Education. Jonna Justy McCune, Master of Education, Counseling. Lindsay Grennan, Master of Education, Counseling. Jeremiah Harrington, Master of Education, Education, Graduate Licensure Program, Secondary Education. Sarah Irwin Goodrow, Master of Education, Counseling. Colin Isaacson, Master of Education, Education. Emil Mackey III, Master of Education in Education. Sarah Swift Masterson, Masters of Education, Language and Literacy. Alexandria Morris, Master of Education, Counseling. Megan Murphy, Master of Education, Counseling. Frank Ponciano, Master of Education, Counseling. Ya Saki, Master of Education, Counseling. Elizabeth Tafoya, Master of Education, Education, Graduate Licensure Program, Secondary Education. Daniel Weshy, Master of Education, Counseling. Alex Wiley, Master of Education, Counseling. Bennett Chen Wong, Master of Education, Education, Graduate Licensure Program, Secondary Education. Miriam Claim, Graduate Licensure Program, Elementary Education. Dawn Kogan, Graduate Licensure Program, Elementary Education. Morgan Simpson, Graduate Licensure Program, Elementary Education. Kaz Alvarez, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, cum laude. Michelle Bartolowitz, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education. Melissa Benson, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Ashley Bowen, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education. Sarah Bressler, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, cum laude. Rachel Bussey, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, cum laude. Francis Daly, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Courtney Darnell, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, cum laude. Lindsay Dudley, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, cum laude. Angela Greider, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education. Sarah Kincaid, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education. Sarah King, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Cindy Mendez Espino, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, cum laude. Lorianne Mordini, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education. Caitlin Oldenkamp, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education. Megan Schrader, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. Jessica Thompson, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, magna cum laude. David Wilson, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education. Ashley Zatika, Bachelor of Arts, Elementary Education, magna cum laude.
Please congratulate the degree recipients from the School of Education.
The degree candidates from the School of Management.
Nadine Carroll, Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Robert Christie Jr., Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Gary Eaton, Master of Science, Resource, and Applied Economics. Kirsten Halpin, Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Tara Larry, Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Ian Olson, Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Satya Partika, Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Andrew Seward, Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Brenda Stanfill, Master of Public Administration, Public Administration. Stephen Tibbs, Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Brandon Uzel, Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Stephanie Warpinski, Master of Science, Resource, and Applied Economics. Walker Wheeler, Master of Business Administration, Business Administration. Shalisa Atla, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Kayla Bishop, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, cum laude. Nicholas Brody, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Rebecca Bursell, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, magna cum laude. Rodney Karpluk, Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Jennifer Koisman, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, summa cum laude. Amanda Duclos, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Nancy Duran, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, cum laude. Spanner Mats Erickson, Bachelor of Arts, Economics, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Jessica Frost, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration, cum laude. Brittany Glazer, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Aaron Hall, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Samantha Hill, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Charles Hickson, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Denise Howard, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Jordan Hume, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration and Economics. Amy Isaacson, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Mark Isaacson, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. John Jennings II, Bachelor of Emergency Management, Emergency Management. Danny Johnson, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, cum laude. Megan Jones, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Alyssa Larson, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. McKaylee Liebhober, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Giannis Loeffler, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. James Martin, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Kristen McFeeters, Bachelor of Emergency Management, Emergency Management, cum laude. Katrina Miller, Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Mackenzie Mitchell, Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Fred Monrian Jr., Bachelor of Business Administration, Accountant. Philip Moore, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Hayden Nilsson, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Lainey Oates, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Daniel Ogawa, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Christopher Orris, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Jessica Powers, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Jessica Ramos, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Elizabeth Rushlow, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Zachary Rowan, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Michaela Roseberry, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Kristen Rowland, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, cum laude. Rebecca Salmia, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Kaylee Stanfill, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Nicole Stickler, Bachelor of Arts, Economics. Christina Tachik, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Justin Tateson, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Joseph Tuffalo, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Kayla Trickey, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting. Mariah Verhoef, Bachelor of Business Administration, Accounting, magna cum laude. Sela Detmer, Associate of Applied Science, Business Administration. Kaylin Hale, Associate of Applied Business Marketing.
Please congratulate the degree recipients from the School of Management.
The degree candidates from the College of Rural and Community Development and the Community and Technical College.
Carol Murphy, Master of Arts, Rural Development. Cherie Alstrom Nanning, Bachelor of Arts, Alaska Native Studies. Francisca Damaski, Bachelor of Arts, Alaska Native Studies. Sarah Gillis, Bachelor of Arts, Child Development, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, cum laude. Patuk Glenn, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Claire Greenblatt, Bachelor of Arts, Child Development, magna cum laude. John Henry, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development, summa cum laude. Peter Jelm, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Mallory Johnson, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development, cum laude. Sandra Madison, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Colette Mraz, Bachelor of Arts, Child Development, cum laude. Emily Noble, Bachelor of Arts, Child Development, cum laude. Charlene Nallner, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Michaela Perez, Bachelor of Arts, Interdisciplinary Studies, cum laude. Triana Slater, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Johnny Stickman, Bachelor of Arts, Alaska Native Studies. Kimberly Strong, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Kelsey Jugan Wallace, Bachelor of Arts, Rural Development. Denali Kiana Kopvik Whiting, Bachelor of Arts, Alaska Native Studies, cum laude. Douglas Weaver, Associate in Arts and Sciences, Human Services. Melanie Abiganya Chun, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Candice Anderson, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business, cum laude. Diane Aslam, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business, magna cum laude. Rebecca Bates, Associate of Applied Science, Human Services, magna cum laude. Hannah Beck, Associate of Arts. Jennifer Bentola Edwards, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business, magna cum laude. Sarah Bell, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business, Certificate, Applied Business Management. Tim Beyer, Associate of Applied Science, Construction Management. Janet Beifelt, Associate of Applied Science, Tribal Management. Billy Burke, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, cum laude. Paul Bussey, Certificate, Instrumentation Technology, Associate of Applied Science, Process Technology. Francisca Charias Miranda, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Alexis Claycomb, Associate of Applied Science, Human Services. Dwayne Cooper, Associate of Applied Science, Construction Management. Gisela Correa, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Sally Crawford, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Piroshka Gorug, Associate of Arts, magna cum laude. Michael Davis, Associate of Applied Science, Construction Management. Suyen Dahlman, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Accounting, cum laude. Makia Daniels, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, Associate of Applied Science, Human Services. Stacy Damaski, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Madeline Derapetigny, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts and Hospitality, Certificate Culinary Arts, Certificate Baking and Pastry Arts. Lynette Dewberry, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Accounting, magna cum laude. Nicole Donaldson, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Services. Garrett Ellingson, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Lorena Ellingson, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Accounting. Joseph Noward Fields IV, Associate of Applied Science, Culinary Arts and Hospitality. Jenna Fuller, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Alexis Garner, Associate of Applied Science, Human Services. Jamie Lee Gillen, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant. Tiffany Grace, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies. Sarah Harmon, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant, Certificate Medical Assistant, Certificate Medical and Dental Reception, cum laude. Laura Hocken, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Accounting, magna cum laude. Ashley Hunt, Associate of Applied Science, Human Services, magna cum laude. Orrin Hyatt, Associate of Applied Science, Process Technology, magna cum laude. Gracelyn Johnson, Associate of Applied Science, Construction Management. Amber Jones, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Services. Ariel King, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant, Certificate Medical Assistant, cum laude. Valentina Kurolchenko, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant, Certificate Medical Assistant. Casey Lasota, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science, cum laude. Serena Lynn, Associate of Arts. Sherry Ludwig Rolfs, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Danielle McPhail, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Stephanie Maltez, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business, Certificate, Applied Business Management, magna cum laude. Gloria Martin, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education, magna cum laude. Haley McGlinchey, Associates of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Christopher McIntyre, Associate of Applied Science, Construction Management. Ashley McClellan, Associate of Applied Science, Process Technology. Karen Miles, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant, Certificate Medical Assistant, Certificate Medical and Dental Reception. Shanae Mizrazi, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Robert Morton, Associate of Arts. Melody Nichols, Associate of Applied Science, Process Technology. Adam Parent, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science. Christine Perrier, Associate of Applied Science, Human Services. Jesse Pfeffer, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Vita Randall, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant, Certificate Medical Assistant, Certificate Medical and Dental Reception. Cheyenne Rich, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Services. Joseph Rivera, Associate of Applied Science, Process Technology. Blanche Sam, Associate of Applied Science, Professional Piloting. Aaron Schragi, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Services, cum laude. Melissa Seaback, Associate of Arts, summa cum laude. Christopher Sims, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology. Zachary Snelson, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science. Tina Sun, Associate of Applied Science Nursing. JC Sinram, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Services. Keith Swift, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies, summa cum laude. Roberto Tartaglio, Associate of Applied Science, Drafting Technology. Lacey Taylor, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Morgan Tebbs, Associate of Arts. Molly Teagarter, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business, cum laude. Jacob Tramp, Associate of Applied Science, Construction Management. Randy Wells, Associate of Applied Science, Process Technology. Carl Westland, Associate of Applied Science, Process Technology, Certificate, Instrumentation Technology, cum laude. Christine Wilda, Associate of Applied Science, Applied Business. Kirsten Williams, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, magna cum laude. Ashley Woods, Associate of Applied Science, Tribal Management. Deborah Wright, Associate of Arts. Catherine Bedwell, Certificate, Automotive Technology. Jared Billingsley, Certificate, Construction Management. Edward Blatchford, Certificate, Diesel Heavy Equipment. Justin Bushry, Certificate, Safety, Health, and Environmental Awareness. Ethan Cadzo, Certificate, Automotive Technology. Norris Cleveland, Certificate, Diesel Heavy Equipment. Susanna Cummings, Certificate, Accounting Technician. Jesse Cutler, Certificate, Culinary Arts, Certificate, Baking and Pastry Arts. Letitia Davis, Certificate, Pre-Nursing Qualifications. Roger Flodane. Wesley Ford, Certificate, Automotive Technology. Elijah Gaddis, Certificate, Culinary Arts, Certificate, Baking and Pastry Arts. Rosemary Gilmore, Certificate, Culinary Arts, Certificate, Baking and Pastry Arts. Charlotte Gordon, Certificate, Culinary Arts, Certificate, Baking and Pastry Art. Shannon Harrington, Certificate, Healthcare Reimbursement. Megan Hocken, Certificate, Healthcare Reimbursement. Oliver Madsen, Certificate, Automotive Technology. Oleg Malik, Certificate, Pre-Nursing Qualifications. Cheryl Nichols, Certificate, Safety, Health, and Environmental Awareness Tech. Sunny Petrat, Certificate, Culinary Arts, Certificate, Baking and Pastry Arts. Christian Rapp, Certificate, Diesel Heavy Equipment. Peter Rasmussen, Certificate, Diesel Heavy Equipment. Dylan Reed, Certificate, Automotive Technology. Kelsey Smith, Certificate, Automotive Technology. Tina Taylor, Certificate, Healthcare Reimbursement, Certificate, Medical and Dental Reception. Jennifer Whitney, Certificate, Automotive Technology.
Please congratulate the degree recipients of the College of Rural and Community Development and the Community and Technical College.
I'd now like to recognize the scholarly and co-curricular achievements of our graduates. Will the members of Phi Kappa Phi and Golden Key please rise? Phi Kappa Phi and Golden Key are national honor societies that recognize outstanding academic achievement in all fields of study and in all academic disciplines. Graduating members are acknowledged in the commencement program. Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud of your accomplishments. Congratulations. Please be seated. Now will those receiving leadership honors and leadership distinction please rise. The leadership program recognizes and honors outstanding student leadership contributions to UAF through these awards. Those honored today were selected on the basis of their contributions to the enhancement of the UAF mission and the communities in which our campuses are located, for their promotion of student life, and for individual and collective growth. Please join me in congratulating these outstanding student leaders. Please be seated. Dr. Mike Sprague, Vice Chancellor for University and Student Advancement, will introduce the student speaker for the class of 2015.
It's an honor to present the student speaker for the class of 2015, Lakedra Chavez. You can clap, that's good. Okay. Lakedra was born in Monticello, Arkansas. She traveled to Fairbanks, Alaska, where she settled, her mother being transferred to Fort Wainwright to serve our nation. Lakedra attended Lathrop High School here in Fairbanks. She directly enrolled at the University of Alaska Fairbanks, where today she graduates with a degree in psychology with leadership distinction. Lakedra, as many as her classmates know, is very active on our campus, serving not only her fellow students, the UAF community, the Fairbanks community, but also the state of Alaska. She has many honors, accomplishments, and achievements to her very young life. She served in 2013-2014 as the student newspaper's editor, our Sun Star. She gave of her time selfishly while she was here, 3 times taking her spring breaks not where others might be thinking, like beaches, sun resorts, or skiing, but volunteering her time around our country and abroad, serving others. Here's just an example of her service. She served in the Gulf Coast Cleanup and Restoration Project as part of our alternative spring break. She served in Costa Rica, painting and maintaining schools for the students and the young children there. And she traveled to Denver, Colorado, to the inner cities to serve those less fortunate in food banks and those who did not have a home to return to. I asked Lakedra after a wonderful, fun-filled, but very busy academic career if she would take some time to relax. She looked at me, smiled, and said, no. This summer, she'll complete her degree in French. She will follow up on an award where she is now recognized as a fellow of the Alaska Press Club to study with journalist Annie Fite in the state of Alaska, most likely in Anchorage. From there, she will be an intern with KTOO in Juneau. She smiled and said, and that one is for money. But then she will volunteer once again come September, or over Labor Day. She will work for a project called Will Write for Food, which is exactly what it sounds like. She will volunteer her time documenting the struggles of the homeless in Florida. Her aspirations are to be a journalist. She inserted a paid journalist. I asked her if her time would be spent in Alaska. She smiled again and said, no. I think my time as a self-proclaimed Army brat must take me elsewhere. So she will travel the world, wherever that might take her, plying her trade as a journalist and caring for others. Lakedra is joined today by her family that I would like to introduce to you and that I would like for you to recognize with me. Her mother, Tamika, to my right, your left. Tamika, would you please stand? And that's her brother, Jordan, age 3. Tamika serves our nation. Tamika serves our nation as active duty, serving 1 tour in Iraq. Her father, Kevin, would you please stand? Her father is a veteran of our military, serving 1 tour in Somalia. And her uncle, Kenna. Kenna, would you please stand? Rounding out the family in support of Lakedra. Thank you so much for coming today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to present to you the 2015 Student Commencement Speaker, Lakedra Chavez. Lakedra.
Happy Mother's Day, and good afternoon, professors, administrators, loved ones, and most importantly, Nanuks. As DegreeWorks would say, you now have 98% degree completion. Thank you so much for attending this ceremony. For those of us graduating, it seemed almost as long as our college careers. Before I begin, I would like to warn you if the next 5 minutes are a bit below your standards. Like much of my college career, I wrote this last minute and didn't go to the writing center for edits. So, where do we go from here? How do we get from who we are now to who we want to be? I'm not sure. And while I don't think anybody will remember the exact words spoken today, I hope we can at least remember this moment. It's taken us so long to get here. For some of us, we are the first in our families to graduate from university. Some of you have even raised families, in between the bustle of morning work and evening classes. Some of you traveled thousands of miles to study right here at UAF, where the cold hurts your face and warm weather could signal the apocalypse. And if it does, campus will still be open. And despite falling in and out of love, of friendships, of financial stability, of good times and bad, we're here for this moment. So what do we do with the degrees and certificates that will be in our mailboxes a few weeks from now? Do we save the world or just travel in it? Can we do both? And if so, how and when? How do we find our place in a world that is increasingly trying to define itself and its people as millennials, as post-9/11, post-Obama, post-Arab Spring, post-Facebook, and now as postgraduates? Perhaps the best time to begin is now, and the best place to start is here, after we have each taken our turn walking across this stage. We can utilize the knowledge we've learned throughout our college careers, in the classroom and out, as tools to build a better world. In the smallest ways possible, we can hold out our hands, hands that throughout the years have perhaps grown too accustomed to 10-page papers and course petitions. We can hold out those same hands and lend help and understanding to the nameless and voiceless, to the underprivileged, to those still trying to reach this moment. And maybe if we can do this long enough, even after dreams and loans deferred, we'll be even prouder of the lives we lead, of the world we lead 50 years from now. I hope that throughout our journeys ahead, we have the strength to follow our own paths, wherever they may lead us. That even when we fail, because failure is devastatingly inevitable, that we can pick ourselves up and keep chasing our dreams. That we do not lose courage even when our dreams fail or the people we imagined in them are no longer there. I remember when I was a freshman moving into Moore Hall, there was a distinct feeling in the air and on everyone's faces. feelings that in the years since have weathered in the midst of navigating the confusion of classes offered every other year, of too many unfair parking tickets, of too many experiences shadowed by cynicism. But a few weeks ago, I slowly started to see those feelings return. The glimmering light of aged idealism, the jitteriness of unlimited possibilities ahead, and the inexplicable lightness of hope. As we move into the next stage of our lives, maybe these feelings can act as a springboard, propelling us into the lives we've yet to live, people we've yet to meet, and a world we've yet to see. So, University of Alaska Fairbanks, class of 2015, our futures are waiting for us. Let's go out there and make it happen. Thank you.
As we begin to close our ceremony, I ask that you all stand for the singing of the Alaska Flag Song by Kaylee Milcherson, UAF music major. Either one.
8 stars of gold on a field of blue, Alaska's flag may it mean to you, the blue of the sea, the evening sky, the mountains, lakes, and the flowers nearby, the gold of the early sourdough streams, the precious gold of the hills and streams.